Good evening. Welcome to our channel. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about 30 different questions regarding the arithmetic. Yeah, we'll start our question. See, we'll go to question number 1. The average speed of P is 2 by 3 times of average speed of Q. If R covers 600 kilometers in 10 hours, how much distance will cover P in 12.5 hours if speed of Q is half of the speed of R? That is the data they given, guys. Here, just observe that here the question is regarding the concept of speed and distance. First, you must know the definition, you must know the conversion, and what are the important parameters. Let me tell you guys. So, speed can be calculated. Speed is equal to distance by time. We already know that we can measure the distance either kilometer or meter. So, we can measure the time either hour or seconds. Just measure the speed either kilometer per hour or meter per second. So, that is the first important point. And the second point you need to observe, guys, any kilometer per hour become a meter per second, the number which is multiple with the 5 by 18. If any meter per second become a kilometer per hour, the number is multiple with the 18 by 5. That is the second point. And the third point you need to remember, we have a relation, guys. Speed to the distance. Speed to the distance is directly proportional. And the next point, and speed is inversely proportional to the time, guys. So these are the important inputs for solving these kind of questions. Now just go through the information now. It's just concentrated on the information, everyone. So here the question says the average speed of P. So there is a comparison between the P and Q. So here the average speed of P is 2 by 3 times average speed of Q. Now see, here the information is regarding for speed. So 2 is to 3 ratio, guys. 2 is to 3. Now there is information. R covers 600 kilometers in 10 hours. Guys, R covered the distance of 600 kilometers in 10 hours. So based on these two data, we can get speed of R. Speed of R exactly equal to 600 by 10. 600 by 10 exactly equal to 60 kilometer per hour. So that is the data we can get, guys. Now the next information. How much distance will cover in 12.5 hours if speed of Q is off of the R, guys? Guys, speed of Q is off of the R means the speed of R exactly equal to 6 times. Why? Because we already know that Q is equal to 3 units. The Q value is off of the R value. So we can directly say that we know the Q value is 3. Definitely R is the 6 unit. Now you can compare. We already know that the speed of R is equal to 60 kilometer per hour. Now each unit is multiple with the 10 units. Now you can get the Q value, guys. Q value is 30 kilometer per hour and the P value is 20 kilometer per hour. You can get the speed of all the parameters. Now here the question. So what is the distance they covered in 12.5 hours, guys? The distance covered in 12.5 hours in means distance is equal to. Now we need to calculate the distance. Here the distance is equal to speed into time. Now the speed of P exactly equal to 20 kilometer per hour. And the time is 12.5 hours. Now see, we already know that. So 20 12s are 240 and the 20 into 0.5 is 10 kilometers. Now the overall distance is 250 kilometers. Guys, if you good at a concept and calculation, you can easily get this answer. Okay? Just focus on the major important concept in the concept of time and speed. Go for the next one. The question is regarding for either we can define as a mixed average or allegation mixers, guys. Guys, I will tell you what is the concept of mixed average and allegation mixers. Now see, mixed average. Guys, mixed average means we just together with two different quantities. For example, let me tell you one thing. If there is a number of boys in a class is B and whose average is XKZ. Now there is a number of girls in a class G whose age is YKZ. Now here the concept, what is the overall weight of, what is the overall age of a class? See, overall age of a class means the average age of class. So now we define as B into X plus G into Y divisible by the number of boys and girls are B plus G. In the same information, we can define in the concept of allegation and mixer. Guys, what is the allegation mixer they define? Means if combine two different quantities together, it is a concept of mixer. Now see, there is a number of boys are B and those weight is X kg. Number of girls Z, those weight is Y kg. If all are together, we can get the new value. All are together, we can get the new value. The new value we define as a Z. So Z is the concept of mixer. And these separation I can define as allegation. Separation of mixer is a allegation together defined as a mixer. Now B by Z value, guys. B by Z value exactly equal to Z minus Y divisible by Z minus Y divisible by X minus Z, or Y minus Z divisible by Z minus X. Simply, guys, the value of B is completely depends on the difference of these two numbers. The value of G can be defined as difference of X and Z. So that is the concept of either weighted average or concept of allegation mixer. Now, the allegation mixer can define in terms of prices. Now see, there is a two quantities Q1, there is a cost price CP. There is other quantity Q2, the cost price is CP. Now all are together, guys. If all mixer are together, we need to identify the cost price of mixer. Guys, if you define the cost price of mixer only, then we can calculate it what is the selling price or profit percentage. That's why you need to identify the cost price of the mixer. Now the quantity ratio is completely depends on CP2 minus CP1 divisible by, I just take it as a 3 here, CP3 divisible by CP1 minus CP. If we got the cost price of mixer, guys, so CP3 is equal to cost price of mixer. Cost price of mixer. Now we need to identify the selling price of mixer. So selling price of mixer completely depends on cost price of mixer into either the mixer can be sold at either profit multiplier or loss multiplier. Guys, multiplier means that is the overall value of selling. Remember, for example, if profit is 20%, profit multiplier is 120%, guys. In the same way, if loss is 20%, loss multiplier is 80%. Guys, profit value always indicated with 100% and loss value always indicated 100 minus. Now just go through the information. Now a shopkeeper mixed two varieties of rice. One is 20 kg and other one is 30 kg in the ratio of 2:3. Now the selling price of mixer at 10% is profit. Find the price per kg which he sold the mixer. Guys, we need to identify the selling price of mixer. If you identify the selling of mixer means you need to identify the cost price of mixer. See, just identify that the cost price of mixer. You can use the concept of weighted average or mixed average, or you can use the concept of allegation mixers, guys. Now, everyone see, just observe that. Here there is a two quantities, the price is 20. Now here the value is 2 into 20. Plus, there is a three quantity whose price is 30. And we need to identify the mixed average. Mixed average means that is the cost price of overall mixture. Now see, guys, the cost price of overall mixer here. 220s are 40. 330s are 90. 90 divisible by 5. Now together 130 by 5. Guys, 130 by 5 means simply take it as double of 13. Double of 13 value become 26 rupees per kg. Guys, if any number is multiple with a 5 means n is multiple with the 10 by 2 means make it as half of that number multiple with a 10, guys. In the same way, if n is multiple with a 25, n is multiple with a 100 by 4. Make it as half of the n, sorry, 4 times of n and multiple with 100. If n is 125, so n is multiple with the 1000 by 8. You can convert your own calculation. Now, if you know all these parameters, you can crack whatever the question regarding this information. Now, see, here the cost to price is 26. Now, the profit is 10%. 10% of 26 is equal to 2.6. Now, the selling price is equal to 26 plus 2.6. Now, the answer is 28.6. For solving any particular question, you just concentrated on what are the concept we required, what are the calculation we need to do. If you focus on those two areas, you can easily get the answer, guys. So just go for the next question. A man sells his table clock at 144 rupees. If his profit of, sorry, if the percentage of profit is equal to the cost price, then what is the cost price of watch? Now, they already said that the selling price of the article is 144 rupees. Now, while we selling for 144 rupees, person get the percentage of profit exactly equal to the cost price of the article. Guys, better you just solve this question by option verification. That is better to you guys. Why? Because if you apply the formula, for example, the percentage of profit means SP minus CP by CP into 100, which is exactly equal to cost price. Now the selling price minus cost price into 100. Why? Because the entire equation converted into the quadratic, guys. It takes a time. That's why just take a option, one of the number, you can solve the question. Now see, guys, here I just assume that 100 is the cost price. If you assume that 100 is the cost price, definitely the profit percentage value exactly is a 44 percentage. But the profit percentage exactly equal to cost price, definitely 100 is not an answer. Now you can take it as cost to price is 80, guys. Now you just take it as a cost to price is 80. Go through the option verification. So cost to price is equal to 80. Now the selling price is equal to 144. Now the profit here, guys, the profit value he can get as 64 rupees. Now the profit percentage means profit value divisible by cost to price into 100. Now you just cancel 0, 0, 8 1 8, 8 8 just 64. Now see, guys, everyone just observe that the profit percentage is exactly equal to cost to price. That's why the cost to price of article is 80. Yes, go through the next question. Person Puneet scored 175 marks in a test. He failed by 35 marks. The passing percentage of the test is 35 percentage. What is the maximum mark? Guys, I just take it as maximum mark exactly equal to 100. 100 units. I just assume one value. Guys, if maximum mark is equal to 100 marks, now the pass mark exactly equal to 35 units. Now, in the examination, guys, in the examination, a person already got 175. So they got already 175 marks, but the person still failed by 35 marks. The person still failed by 35 marks. Guys, observe that they got already 175, but they failed by 35 means definitely the pass mark of the particular examination exactly equal to 175 plus 35. The total number of pass marks is 210. Now we need to identify the maximum mark. You need to compare these two values, guys. You just compare those two values. So how to compare these values? Now see. So 35 units pass mark. I just assume that 35 marks pass mark of 100 maximum score. Now you just compare the value. 35% is 35 score exactly equal to 210. Now 100 units become how much? So answer 210 into 100 by 35. 7 5s are 35. 7 30s are 5 1s are 5. 5 60s are. Now the answer is equal to 600. The 600. Now next one, see. 50% of students in a school play cricket. 40% of students play football. And the number of students who play both the games is 420. The number of students who play neither of two games is 45%. Find the number of students in a class. Guys, here I just take it as the total number of students are 100%. Out of 100%, the students who are participated in two different games. So the first game is they are playing in cricket. The total percentage is 50. Guys, only cricket means that is inside value. If it is a cricket, that is the outside value. See, if the information regarding for only cricket, you can place the value here, guys. Only cricket. So that is the inside portion. But here information, see, the number of students who play cricket is 50, not only, guys. In the same way, the students who are playing football is exactly equal to 40%. And we don't know that the percentage value exactly, but both the games, the number of students who play both the games exactly equal to 420. That is the common intersection area they are discussing for. And none of the games played by the students is exactly equal to 45%. Guys, for solving these type of questions, see, the total percentage 100 exactly equal to sum of these three plus none area. If you add all these areas, you can get the answer, guys. Now, we already know that out of 100%, 45% of students they are not played any of the two games. Means the number of students who have played games exactly equal to 55. Why? Because sum of these two portions exactly equal to 100. Now in the same way, just observe, guys. And we already know that sum of these three areas exactly equal to 55. Sum of these three areas exactly equal to 55. Out of, guys, out of these entire circle, it is a combination of two units, the value become 50. So if these three portions are 55, if two portions are 50, definitely the value of these particular portion exactly equal to 5%. Why? Because sum of all these three units is equal to 55. Now see, these entire circle, now you just observe that these entire circle is equal to 40%. If one portion is 5%, definitely this is the portion with a 35 value. You just compare value now. Now 35% value exactly equal to 420. Now the 100% become how much? Just cancel percentage. 7 5s are 7 6s are, guys. So 5 1s are 5, 5 12s are. Now 100 into 12, the total number of students is exactly equal to 1200. Question number 6. The sum of present ages of Ram, Sham, Vijay is 72 years. Sum of their ages, Ram, Sham, Vijay. Sum of their ages exactly equal to 72. Also, sum of the present ages of Ram and Sham. Ram and Sham is equal to 42 years. So simply, so what is the Vijay's age? What is the present age is Vijay? The difference of 70 to 42. The simple question, no need to do any calculation. Simply observe the statement in the given question. You can choose your option. It's a 30 years. Guys, let me tell you the concept of boards and streams. Guys, for the concept of any boards and streams, for example, there is a flow of water here. The flow of water. I just place a boat or man. Guys, here I just assume that stream speed is equal to v kilometer per hour. I just assume that. Here boat speed exactly equal to man speed. Boat or man speed. Which is similar. I just assume that that is u kilometer per hour. Guys, here there is a chance. Here there is a chance. Boat travel along the stream. Boat travel along the stream. It means, see, boat was traveling in downstream. Guys, downstream means boat travel along the stream means simply the boat speed is added to the stream speed. In the same way, if boat travel again is the stream. If boat travel again is the stream means that is upstream, guys. Guys, if boat traveling again is the stream means definitely boat required extra speed when compared to the stream. That's why we need to identify that how much extra they needed to travel again is the stream. So we just calculated, find the difference of those speeds. Now you just concentrated on the data and you already know the speed formula. Speed is equal to distance by time. Now here, a motorboat went downstream for 350 kilometers and immediately they returned. Means 350 kilometers along the stream and 350 kilometers again is the stream. Now it takes 16 hours to complete the round trip. They take 16 hours of time. If the speed of reverse was twice the normal, the trip of downstream and back would be it takes for 20 hours. Now, what is the speed of boat in still water? You already know that, guys. You just assume that speed of boat is u kilometer per hour, stream is v kilometer per hour. Guys, if you observe one thing, here the distance is common in the both the informations. The distance is common. Now, distance can be calculated speed into time. The distance can be calculated speed into time, guys. Yeah. For example, if you want the equation, 350 kilometers u plus v, 350 kilometers u minus v, it takes only for 16 hours. In the same way, second equation, here the stream speed is double, u plus 2v, 350 divisible by u minus 2v, it takes for 20. Guys, don't go with the equation. We already know that distance is equal means we just multiply speed into time. Guys, if you observe these data, 16 into, so u plus v into u minus v, the value become u square minus v square divisible by, if you add these two parameters, v cancel, we left with a 2u is equal to 20 into u square minus 4v square. If you add together 2v cancel, we left with a 2u. Just cancel 2u. Again 4 4s are 4 5s are. Now guys, 4u square minus 4v square exactly equal to 5u square minus 20v square. That is the equation we left. Now the next one, see, we just go through the equation now. Here u square exactly equal to 16v square. Now u by v exactly equal to 4 by 1. You can get that the ratio of uv is equal to 4:1. Now you need to identify that what is the speed of a boat. Guys, if you want the exact equation, this is the value of 4x, this is the value of 1x. Now you can substitute it here. Now 350 divisible by u plus v is equal to 5x. 350 divisible by u minus v is equal to 3x is equal to 16. Now you can get the value of x, guys. Just find the value of x. Just try the value of x and substitute it in this equation. You can get that boat speed. Boat speed means value of x is the boat speed. Now I'll calculate it here. 350 by x is the common. Now 15 and numerator is 8 exactly equal to 60. 18 ones are 18, 18 twos are 36. 2 ones are 2, 275. Now we left with the value of x. See here, value of x exactly equal to 175 divisible by. Now we go with the 5 threes are. So 5 5s are 25, 555s are. We left with the 55 by 3 kilometer per hour, guys. So value of x is exactly equal to 55 by 3 kilometer per hour. See the next one. By selling a chair 300 rupees instead of 400, the loss percentage is 10%. Find the cost price. Guys, direct one. Say they got a loss of 10%. Why they got a loss of 10%? Instead of 400, they are selling at 100 rupees only. Now see, here 10% of cost to price. They get a loss of 100 rupees. Now the cost to price exactly equal to 100 into 100 by 10. 0, 0 cancel. Now the cost to price is equal to 1000 rupees. Correct answer. 1000. Next one. There is a 4 girls can do a piece of work in 8 days. Same work can done by 3 boys in 9 days. 7 men into 2 days, 5 women in 4 days. Who among them the minimum capacity of work? Guys, we already know that person efficiency is always inversely proportional to the time or work. Efficiency means the number of units done by 1 day. The number of units done by 1 day is exactly defined as efficiency. Guys, efficiency time both are inversely proportional. Guys, who among the minimum capacity means minimum efficiency means the person can complete the work in more number of days. You need to identify the information. Now here girls, see the girls data. 4 girls can do the work in 8 days means the total work exactly equal to 8 into 4. 8 fours are 32 days work. It takes 32 days for the girl. For the second one and same work for boys. So working for 3 boys for 9 days. So 9 threes are 27 days. It takes 70 days, 27 days. For about the men, 2 into 7, 14 days. About the women, so working for 5 women with the 4 days, 5 fours are 20. Guys, we want minimum capacity person. Minimum capacity person means if the person has minimum capacity, he completed the work takes for more time. More time means the who out of all the comparisons, the highest numerical can be defined as minimum capacity of the person. Now see, here the number of days for girl take to complete the work is 32 days. That's why the girl is minimum capacity of work. Next one, compound interest. So compound interest means if you want the amount, P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. If n is equal to 2, if you want the rate of interest, simply you just identify under the square root of P, under the square root of A, guys. If n is equal to 3 years, if you want the rate of interest, just find out cube root of P value, cube root of A value. In this way, you just find the data. Now here, principal is equal to 7,500. Now the interest for 2 years is 927. So the time period is equal to 2 years. And you need to identify that what is the rate of interest. That's the question, guys. Now here, if the principal is 7,500, interest is 927, amount is the combination of principal and interest. Now 7,500 plus 927, here by the 7, here by the 2, here by the 4. 9 plus 5 is equal 4. The value become 8427. Now the principal is 7500 principal and the amount is 8427. You just cancel with the 3 table here. It's a 2500. It's a, just cancel with the 3 table here. So 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. 3 8s are 24. 3 9s are. It's a 2809. Guys, we already know that. So that 7500 earns a interest of 927 exactly in 2 years. So simply find the square root of 2500 and square root of 2809. Now 2500 square root is 50. 2809 the square root is 53. Now guys, 50 become a 53. So we are increases by 3 units from 50 units into 100. So now the value becomes 6%. Now the rate of interest is 6%, guys. The next one here data. At a certain cost price, the wooden almara is listed 60% above its cost price. When the listed price is increased by 35%, the price of selling is raised by 40%. When the profit is tripled, if the original listed price is 1800, find the selling price at the initial stage. Guys, just observe the data here. First, we know that first important point, original listed price. Original listed price is 1800. And we already know, guys, if the cost to price is equal to 100, now initially it is increases by 60%. Now the market price or listed price exactly equal to 160. And we already know the information regarding the listed price. Listed price is 1800. Now, sir, how to compare those values? 160 units exactly equal to 1800. Now 100 units become how much? You just cancel 0, 0 now here. Now you just cancel here 2 8s are 16, 2 900s. Again, you just cancel here by the 2 4s. It's a 450. Again, it's a 4 times now. Again, you just make it as off again. It's a off 2 times. Again, this is the value of 225. Again, this is for 5 times. Now here the value 225 is multiple with a 5. So 5 into 200 is equal to 1000. 25 into 5 exactly equal to 125. Everyone just observe the calculation. Now I can get that cost to price. Now the cost to price exactly equal to 1125. Cost to price is exactly equal to 1125. Now we can get the first data. But we don't know, guys, what is the cost selling price. I just take it as the selling price is exactly equal to 100x. Guys, if we assume any particular value regarding the percentage, assume 100 multiple value, guys. Don't assume x, don't assume a individual. Why? Because if you take it as any individual assumption, so most of the calculation turned into the decimal. It's difficult, guys. That's why you just assume whatever the value, it is multiple of 100 only. Now I just assume that it's the selling price is 100x. Now the next information. Now the listed price is increases by 35%. Now guys, now it is increases by 35%. And we already know that 35% means 35 by 100. 7 by 20th portion is increases. So just it's a 900 times. So 9 7 ja. So see guys, it's a 90 times only. So 9 7 ja 630 rupees they are increases. Now 1800 plus 630. Now the value become 2430. Now it is a listed price. Now, guys, the profit is tripled. Now, they mention that if if the listed price is increases by 35%, now the profit is 3 times. Profit is 3 times. Now, P2 value is exactly equal to P. Now, see here the profit value. So, profit value exactly equal to. Now, the selling price is increases by 40%. Selling price is increases by 40% means now value become 140. Now, 140x minus the cost price is 1125 is exactly equal to 3 times of initial selling price minus initial cost price. The calculation. Now, what is the calculation here? 140x minus 1125 exactly equal to 300x minus 3 into 1125. And we already know that the difference is 160x. And here 1125 is common. And the 3 minus 1, the difference is 2, guys. Now, 2 1s are 2, 2 8 is there. Now, the value of x exactly equal to 1125 divisible by 80. And we want the value of selling price. Selling price is equal to 100. You just multiply with 100, guys. See, guys, it's a cancel with a 0 0. Now we left with 11250 divisible by 8. Now see 8 ones are 8. 8 ones are 8. We left with the 32. 8 fours are 32. So we left with a 4. So there is exact cancellation. Again 0. It's a 6. 8 6 are 48. So 1406. And it's left with a 4 means it's a 25 times. It's a 1406.25. C is the correct answer. Now, on a certain day, the ratio of passengers in business class and economy class travel by plane is 1:3. Now, here there is information for business class and economy class. Here the information, the number of persons. Number of persons is 1:3. Just consider this is the x and these are the 3x. And the ratio of their fare collected by the business class and economy class is 30:1. The fare we just consider the different parameter. It's a 30y and y. And the total revenues generated is 1320. Now here, the revenue generated by business class x into 30y means 30xy. The revenue generated by economy class is 3 into xy is 3xy. Now the total revenue is 33xy exactly equal to 1320 guys. So it is exactly for 40 times. Now the total revenue generated by XY is exactly equal to 40. Here the question. The amount collected by economy class passenger. Economy class passenger is 3xy. And you already know that xy is equal to 40. Now 3xy value exactly equal to 3 into 40 value become 120 guys. For the next information. Rakesh borrowed some money at 4% per annum for first 3 years. 4% per annum for first 3 years. And 7.5% per annum for next 2 years, and 9% per annum beyond 5 years, greater than 5 years. And the total simple interest, guys, the total simple interest for 7 years is exactly equal to 18,900 rupees. That is the amount generated by the entire principal. Then how much money did he borrow? You need to identify that the principal amount here. Yeah. Now see, here just identify that the total rate of interest generated in 3 years exactly equal to 12%. Here, 7.5 for 2 years, the total generation is 15% rate of interest. Now, beyond 5 years means we already done with the 5 years, then we left with the 2 years. Why? Because the total duration is 7 years. Now, the rate of interest is 9%. For 2 years, it's a value of 18%. Now, it's a 100% is the principal, guys. Now, the interest generated for these 100% principal exactly equal to 45%. Now, you just compare the value now. So, what is the comparison here? 45% is value exactly equal to 18,900. Now 100% is equal to how much? Just cross multiply them. You just cancel 40 percentages here. So 9 5s are 9 2,100 times. 5 ones are 5, 5 20s are. Now the answer 2,100 into 20. Now here we left with the 3 zeros, 42,000. The principal amount exactly equal to 42,000. Next, in a class, 60% students are boys. Guys, the total class, there is 100 students. Now, the information says that there is a 60% is boys, and definitely the number of girls are 40 only out of 100. In an examination, 80% is girls scored more than 40. 80% is girls means 80% is of 40 means 32 girls scored more than guys, more than 40. So 40 marks, more than 40. Then the maximum marks is 150. Okay, then 60% of total students scored more than 40. Now 60% of total scored means 60 students got. Student means is a part of boys and girls. Is more than 40. Guys, we already know that the total number of boys and girls scored more than 40 is 60. Girls is 32. Definitely the number of boys who scored more than 40 exactly equal to 60 minus 32 is equal to 28. Now here the question. We get the data here. What is the fraction of boys who scored 40 marks or less? Guys, out of 60, 28 students score more than 40. So here the question, you need to identify that what fraction of boys less than or equal to 40. So 60 minus 28, 32 boys who scored less than or equal to 40 marks. Now we need to identify that what fraction it is, guys. What fraction it is means you need to identify with a voice only. Now here, so 4 15s are 4 8s are. Now the fraction is 8 by 15. The age of Parul after 12 years is 49. Guys, after 12 years, there is a person, Parul. Now we don't know the present age, but after 12 years, the person Parul is 49 years. Now the present age means 49 minus 12. 49 minus 12 is exactly equal to 37 years. You can get that Parul present age is 30. Now Jyoti is 5 years older than Parul. Jyoti. So Jyoti is 5 years older. Now the age of Jyoti exactly equal to 42 years. And the ratio of present ages of Jyoti and Charu is 6 is to 9. So there is a person Charu. The ratio become 6 is to 9. Guys, 6 become a 42. Each unit is equal to 7. 9 into 7. 9 7 is 63 years. Now it is a 63 years of age. Now what is the age of Charu? 14 years ago. 14 years ago. Present age is 63. 14 years ago. The age of Charu is exactly equal to 63 minus 14. Now 13 minus, it's a value of 49 years. Now the average number of 120 girls was 35. 120 girls was 135. And find the number of those girls who passed the examination. If the average number of passed girls is 39 and failed girls are 15. Guys, we know the passed girls, failed girls, and overall girls. Guys, if it is a two individual value with a group value, you can apply the concept of allegation mix-up. Now see, I just take it as the number of passed girls whose average is 39. Failed girls whose average is 15. Now the overall average of girls is 35. Now you just find the ratio of P is to F. I clearly mentioned that the P value is difference of 15 and 35. Difference is the difference value. You just find the difference is 20. And the difference of 39 and 35 is 4. Now the ratio become 5 is to 1. It means, see guys, if there is a 6 members in a class, means like a 6 number of girls, the number of passed girls are 5, failed girls are 1. Now 6 become a 120. So 6 become a 120, each unit is multiple with a 2. Now the passed value exactly equal to 100, failed value exactly equal to 20. Here the question. You need to identify that the number of girls who are passed the examination is exactly 100 members. If boat can go certain distance upstream and downstream in 5 and 3 hours respectively, the ratio of speed of upstream, downstream. Guys, we already mentioned earlier the relation of speed can be defined as distance by time. Here you need to understand that the speed is directly proportional to the distance, speed is inversely proportional to the time. Now here there is a clear information that time ratio of upstream and downstream is 5 is to 3. Here what is the speed ratio? We already know guys, the speed and time is inversely proportional. The speed ratio exactly equal to 3 is to 5 only. You can choose directly the option without doing any calculation if you know the concept. So the answer is 3 is to 5. The next one. Anmesh got 102 marks in Hindi. The person got 102 marks in Hindi. In the science, they got 118. In the Sanskrit, they got 104 marks. In the mathematics, they got 96. In the English, 90. Sorry, the max 114 in maths, guys. And the 96 in English. And the maximum marks is 120. And the total number of subjects here by the 5. The total maximum mark is 600, guys. The total maximum mark is 600. Now see out of 600, how many marks they get? Like our 10th class examination marks, like seems to be. Guys, see, here it's 100. Just counted the hundreds, guys. 100, 200, 300, 400. It's a 400 now. Here 96 plus 4 is equal to one more 100. That's a 500 now. Now you just concentrated. Here 10, 10 plus 4, 14, 14 plus 18, guys. 14 plus 18, 32, 32 plus 2 is equal to 34. Now they got 534 score out of 600 into 100. Now 6 ones are 6 here, guys. 6 eights are 48. 534. 6 eights are 48. Now, guys, 48 means we left with the 54. Now, nines are 54. They got a percentage of 89. 89 percentage. See the next one. Father is 4 times then age of his son. Now, father and the son. Now, the father is 4 times the age of the son. I just consider the age of son is x. Now, the father is 4x. After 5 years, he would be 3 times of son's age. After 5 years. Now, the father age is 4x plus 5. After 5 years, the son age is x plus 5. Now, there is a information here. After 5 years, he would be 3 times. Now, father is equal to 3 times the son. Now, 4x plus 5 exactly equal to 3 times the x plus 5. Just go through the data here. So, 4x plus 5 exactly equal to 3x plus 15. Now, x value is equal to 10. Now, what is the question? Then further after 5 years, how many times he would be son of the age? Guys, further after 5 years. Now, see, from here, the father age is 45. The son age is exactly equal to 10. Again, after 5 years. After 5 years, the father is 50 years. The son is 15 years. Now, we need to identify what is the ratio it is. Now, 50 is to 15. Now, 5 tens are 5 threes are, guys. 5 tens are 5 threes are. Sorry, it's a 15. The 10 plus 15. The 20. Now, 50 by 20. It's a value of 2.5. 3 is to 20. Now, the ratio become 5 is to 2. 5 by 2, 2.5. See the next question. A person incur a loss of 10% on selling a watch of 1800. What price should the watch sold to earn a 10% profit? Guys, here simple answer. The cost price is just assume that 100 units. Now, if he sells these watch for 10% loss, now the selling price is equal to 90. If you want to sell these watch for 10% profit, now the selling price is equal to 110. Now, you just compare the values here. 90 units is equal to 1800. 110 is equal to how much? 19 ones are 90, 90 20s are. Now 20 into 110. Now the value become 2200. The direct answer. See the next one. A boat takes off time in moving a certain distance downstream than upstream. Guys, here the information regarding for downstream and upstream regarding the time. Now it takes off time. Off time, I just take it as upstream take it for 2 units, downstream take it for 1 unit. Now, guys, here the time is 1 is to 2. The speed is exactly equal to 2 is to 1. Why? Because the speed is inversely proportional to the time. And according to the downstream speed means along the stream. Upstream speed means again is the stream. And you already know that U is equal to boat speed and V is equal to stream speed. Now, the respective speed ratio is 2 is to 1. Just cross multiply them. U plus V is equal to 2U minus 2V. Now, we left with 3V is equal to U. Now, U by V ratio exactly equal to 3. The 3 is to 1. Now, here the 22nd question. If 80 liters of mixer contain milk and water in the ratio of 5 is to 3. If 10 liters of mixer is replaced by 10 liters of water, then find out the ratio of milk and water in the new mixer. Now, there is a mixer of 80 liters here. So, in the 80 liters, the ratio of milk and water is 5 is to 3. It means, see guys, if it is a 8 quantities in the container, 5 quantities are related to the milk, 3 quantities are related to the water. But we have 80 liters means each quantity is multiple with a 10. Now you can get initially the milk as exactly equal to 50 liters, the water exactly equal to 30 liters. That is the important point here. Now here the information, just remove 10 liters of water. Initially just they remove 10 liters. Guys, 10 liters of mixer is replaced by 10 liters of water. Guys, if you're removing 10 liters of mixer, those removing mixer always are in the ratio of 5 is to 2. Means out of 10 liters, we are removing milk is 5 by 8 of 10. Out of 10 liters, we are removing 3 by 8 of 10, guys. Now see, 50 minus 5 by 8 of 10. Now here 30 minus 3 by 8 of. Now we are removing 10 liters of mixer. Again, we just replaces with water only. I just replaces with the water. Again, we just add 10 liters here. So after replacing and return it, so what is the ratio of milk and water here? Just go through the calculation. So 8 into 5, 400 minus of 50 divisible by 8. So 8 3s are 24. Again, see guys, 30 plus 10 is equal to 40. 8 4s are 320. Minus of 30 divisible by 8. You just cancel 8 here. Now we left with the 350, 290. Again, 0 0 cancel. Now the ratio become 35 is to 29. That's the answer, guys. Here there is a two pipes A and B can fill the tank in 36 minutes and 45 minutes. There is a two types here. Tap A, tap B. Fill the tank in 36 minutes and 45 minutes. And a water pipe C can empty the tank. Guys, there is an empty pipe here. So it can be empty the tank in 30 minutes. Now see the overall efficiency of tank. Take it as LCM of all the parameters. Now A delivered 5 units and B delivered. Per minute they delivered 4 units and C emptied 6 units per minute. Now first A and B open, guys. So initially A and B working together. So they're working together after 7 minutes, guys. After 7 minutes there is a change. But first 7 minutes A and B working together. For 7 minutes AB can fill by 9 units. They are completed 63 units done out of 180. But after 7 minutes, now AB working together along with the C. C is also working. Now per minute, guys. Per minute, still it is A filled by 5, B filled by 4, C empty by 6. Per minute, still it is filled by 3 units. Now here the question. So how much time does it take to fill 66 2 by 3 percentage of its capacity? See guys, we already know that 33 1 by 3 percentage is equal to 1 by 3. 66 2 by 3 percentage is exactly equal to 2 by 3. Now 2/3 of 180 units exactly equal to 120. Now out of 120, they already done with 63 units. Now the remaining portion. Now the remaining portion here, 120 minus 63, we left with the 57. Now these 57 units done by all three working together, it takes only for 19. Now here question, what is the time taken for the entire filling part for the 66 2 by 3 percentage of portion? Guys, see, initially they're working for 7 minutes, A and B together. Later, A, B along with C, they're working for 19 minutes. Now, the total time does it take it for 26 minutes. So to fill 66 2 by 3 percentage of the portion, it takes for all the pipes for 26 minutes. Now, guys, in the concept of partnership, in the business, the person expect profit. Profit is depends on the investment into time period. Just focus on these two areas, guys. So the respective time investment and time period. A started the business, 8,000 rupees. After some months, we don't know that, B joined with the investment of 5,000 rupees. We joined with 5,000 rupees. At the end of 1 year, the total profit is 4,250. So the total profit here, 4,250. In this, A share is 4,000. Out of 4,250, A share is 3,000. Now what about the B share? Out of 4,250, A share is 3,000. The B share is 1,250. Now guys, in the entire information, A was there within the business for 12 months. And B was maintained for only X months. He was stayed in the business only X months. Now see, 800 into 12 divisible by 5,000 into X. Now the value becomes A's profit is equal to 3,000 divisible by 1250. Now see guys, you just cancel zeros here. Now 1250 double the number. 2,500 means is exactly 4 times, guys. Now 4 ones are 4, 4 become 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are, guys. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are. Now the value of X exactly equal to 8. Now see guys, the person within the business is 8, but here the question, after how many months did he join? He was within the months, within the business is 8 months, but he was joined after 4 months, guys. Why? Because the value of X means the person within the business. Within the business. So within the business, he was in 8 months. So he was joined after 4 months. Here the question, you just observe that how many months he was there in the business or of how many months after he was joined. Observe that both are different questions. Guys, this is also important, but just first I will tell you the concept here. A person traveling at a speed S, traveling a distance D, and they completed the entire journey in T hours. If us increases his speed by X kilometer per hour, the same distance he covered in less than time. If he decreases his speed by X kilometer per hour, the same distance it takes more time. Now you just find any of these parameter. Guys, I just consider this is the S1. I just consider this is the S2. I just consider this is the time 1 and this is the time 2. Guys, here, you just find the difference of those timings, guys. You just take it as any of these equations. Take it as any of these equation. The difference of t minus t1 exactly equal to speed is equal to distance by time. Now time is equal to distance by speed. Now distance divisible by s minus distance divisible by s1. Now t minus t1 exactly equal to. So we already know that d is a common. We left with s1 minus s divisible by s into s1. Now guys, for solving these type of question, there is a direct formula for the distance. The distance can be calculated. Product of speeds divisible by, guys, product of speeds divisible by difference of speeds into difference of time. Remember guys, this is the most important concept. So the value of d exactly equal to s into s1 divisible by s1 s into difference of times. So for solving these kind of questions, you just remember that for calculating any distance, the calculation of any distance is depends on difference. So product of speeds divisible by difference of speeds into difference of timing. Remember guys. So you just go through the average speed of bus was slowed down by 15 km per hour. Initially x, now the speed is x minus 15 km per hour. And due to the bad weather, as a result, he reached the destination 20 minutes late. The total distance is 450. Guys, here the total distance is 450. The initial speed is yes. Now it is reduces by 15 km per hour. So product of speeds divisible by difference of speed is 50, and it takes 20 minutes late means 20 by. Now s into s minus 15 exactly equal to 450 into 15 into t, guys. Now we'll do one thing, guys. You just take it as 450 as 45 into 10. Now s into s minus 15, guys. See, here 15 into 10 is equal to 150. 45 3s are 135. Now observe that you can get that speed is exactly equal to 150. That is the initial original speed. Due to bad weather, now it was moving in 135 km per hour. Here the question, find the normal time, guys. Normal time means the distance divisible by normal speed. Time is equal to distance by speed. Distance is 450. Normal speed is 150. Now it takes only for 3 hours. Say 3 hours of journey. Next one, see. When the couple was married, average of their age is 25 years. Guys, at the time of marriage, couple means wife and husband. The age is 25 years. When their the first child was born, I just take it as a C1. Now the average become 18 years. Now see, 18 is multiple with 3. Why? Because average is equal to sum by number. Yes, sum can be calculated. Average into number. Now 18 threes are 54 years. 18 threes are 54 years, guys. Now the second child is born. Second child is born. The average become 15 years. 15 into 4. Now it becomes 60 years. Now what is the average age of couple now? So you just find out what is the average age of couple. From here to here, guys, see, here 25 into 2 is equal to 50. Now it is increases by both 2 years and 2 years. Now here it is increases by 6 years means here wife 2 years, husband 2 years, child 2 years. Now you need to calculate it, the present age of husband and wife right now. Now the total value 50 plus 8. The value become 58. Now we need an average 58 divisible by 2. Now the value become 20. 29. Now guys, in a school there are 24. So guys, in a school there are 20 more girls than the boys. Boys girls. So here the number of girls are more when compared to the boys. So I just consider boys is X, now the girls is 20 more. In the next year, the girls are increased by 10%. So now the next year increases by 10% means now the value become 110% of X plus 20. And boys are is also increases by 20%. Now the present boys is exactly equal to 120% of X. Now, what is the number of students in the school previously? Guys, here there is a data here. The number of girls. Here the number of girls is exactly equal to 7 more than the boys. Now take it as a girl data here. 110 by 100 X plus 20 is exactly equal to boys value 120 by 100 of X plus 7. Now here 110, guys, do the calculation. It's exactly equal to 120X plus 700. Now you can cancel your 100. Now 110X plus 2200 exactly equal to 120X plus 700. Now we got the difference here. The 10X exactly equal to 2200 and 700. The value become 15. You just cancel 0, 0. Now you can get X is equal to 1. What is the question? What is the number of students in the school previously? So previously the number of boys are 150. The number of girls are 150 plus 20. Now the total value is equal to 3. Next, what is the minimum quantity of milk in the liters that should be mixed in the mixture of 60 liters? The initial ratio of milk and water is 1:4. Resulting mixture as 15%. Now initially 60 liters. The ratio of milk and water is 1:4. It is a 5 quantity. Milk is 1, water is 4. 5 becomes 60. Each unit is equal to 12. You know that 12 liters of water and 48 liters of, 12 liters of milk and 48 liters of water. Here the question see guys, the resulting mixture become 15% of milk. Guys, we want the 15% of milk means first you need to identify the quantity. If you know the quantity only, we can get the information. Otherwise, not possible. Why? Because if it is a ratio, if the values they given in terms of ratio, we definitely identify the total mixer value. We know the initial mixer. We don't know the total value. If you know the total value only, you can get that how many quantities we need to add. So there is a no possible for solving these kind of question. Next one, find the average of first 10 multiple. Guys, remember for any consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers means any set of series of number, if the numbers maintained as a common difference, those numbers are consecutive. If any consecutive numbers, average is always be the middle number, or you can use the formula of average, sum by number. But if this is the directly applicable for all the consecutive number approach, any consecutive numbers, if you see that, you just identify the middle number. The middle number is always the average of those consecutive. Or you can use sum of first number plus last number divisible by 2. You just apply all these 3 approaches, you can get your answer, guys. Now here, the average of first to 10 multiples of 11. Now see, first to 11, 10 multiples. Like see, 11 ones are 11, 11 twos are 22. In this way, you just take it as 10 numbers. But time waste, guys. Now, I will tell you direct approach here. There is a 10 numbers here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And all are 11 multiples. All are 11 multiples. And we already know that that is the information they given already. Out of these numbers, the average is lies between 5 and 6. And this is the number exactly equal to 55. And this is the number is represented for 66. Now, the average means the number between 55 and 66. So, 55 plus 66 divisible by 2. So, if you add these numbers, 110 and 121 by 2, the value becomes 6 and 5. Directly, you can get the answer. Directly. Guys, just try this question. Post your answer in the comment section. Guys, don't leave this question. This is just treat like as a homework question. Just try this question. Just post your answer in the comment section, guys. And who are new to our channel, just subscribe our channel, guys. Just press bell icon. You'll never miss any updates regarding our channel. See you guys. Have a nice day.